Most people don't regret buying their first designer bag. They regret choosing the wrong one. And the worst part is, these mistakes don't feel like mistakes when you're making them. They feel smart, safe, even responsible. But they quietly turn a $2,000 purchase into something you barely use. Or worse, something you wish you could undo. So before you spend your money, you need to know exactly what to avoid. Let's start with the mistake that almost everyone makes, but no one talks about. Mistake 1. Buying for your fantasy lifestyle. You're not shopping for your real life, you're shopping for the version of you that has everything together. The one who is always dressed up, always going somewhere nice, always looking polished. So you choose a bag that fits that image, but your real life looks more like quick errands, casual outfits, busy, unpredictable days. And suddenly that bag feels like effort. Too structured, too formal, too much for everyday use. Your first designer bag should feel easy, something you can grab without thinking. Because if it doesn't fit your real routine, you simply won't use it. Mistake 2. Playing it too safe. This is where beginners think they're making the smart choice, but it often backfires. You go for black or beige, minimal design, no visible branding. Because you want something timeless and versatile. But after a few weeks, the excitement fades. It doesn't feel special anymore. It just feels fine. And that's not what your first designer bag should feel like. Your first bag should give you that moment every time you wear it. If it blends in too much, it loses that luxury feeling faster than you expect. Mistake 3. Ignoring how the bag ages. Everyone focuses on how the bag looks when it's brand new. Clean, structured, perfect. But real life changes that quickly. Some bags lose their shape after a few months, scratch easily from normal use, show wear in corners and handles. And suddenly your expensive bag looks older than it should. This is especially important for your first bag because you're still learning how to take care of it. Choosing something slightly more structured with durable materials will make a huge difference in how long you actually enjoy it. Mistake 4. Confusing price with value. This is one of the biggest mindset mistakes. A higher price does not automatically mean a better purchase. What actually matters is how often you use the bag. Think about it honestly. Will you reach for it multiple times a week? Does it work with most of your wardrobe? Can you wear it in different situations? If the answer is no, then even a $4,000 bag is not worth it for you. A $1,500 bag that becomes your go-to will always be the smarter first choice. Mistake 5. Letting hype make the decision. You see a bag everywhere. Social media, influencers, sold-out posts. And suddenly it feels urgent, like you need to decide right now. But hype creates pressure, not clarity. Trends move fast. What feels exciting today can feel overdone very quickly. Your first bag is not the moment to rush. It's the moment to slow down and choose something that actually fits you. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Even if you choose the right bag, you can still ruin the experience after buying it. 3 extra mistakes that quietly ruin your first bag. Treating it too precious. You spend a lot of money, so you're scared to use it. You keep it in the dust bag, only take it out for special occasions, and end up barely wearing it. But then it never becomes part of your life, and it never feels worth it. Not styling your wardrobe around it. You buy the bag, but your outfits don't naturally match it. So instead of adjusting your styling slightly, you just don't reach for the bag. Over time, it feels like a bad purchase, when really it's a styling mismatch. Buying a second bag too quickly. This happens a lot. You get excited, and before you even understand what you like or don't like about your first bag, you're already looking for the next one. That's how people end up with multiple bags they don't fully love. These mistakes are subtle, but they're exactly why people fall out of love with their first designer purchase. So before we finish, here's how to actually get it right. 3 simple tips to make sure your first bag is a success. Choose ease over perfection. If a bag feels easy to use, easy to style, and easy to carry, you will naturally reach for it more. That's what makes it valuable. Look at your real outfits. Not your ideal style, your actual daily outfits. Your bag should match at least 70% of what you already wear. Give yourself time before buying. If you still want the same bag after a few weeks of thinking about it, that's usually a good sign. If the excitement fades, you just saved yourself a very expensive mistake. At the end of the day, your first designer bag isn't about choosing the most iconic or the most expensive option. It's about choosing the one that fits your life, feels exciting, and actually gets used. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these mistakes do you see the most? Or which one were you closest to making? Tell me in the comments. I read every single one, and it genuinely helps other people avoid making the same expensive mistake. And if you want help choosing your first designer bag without regret, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. This channel is all about helping you make smart, confident luxury decisions.